Hello everybody, it's Erica, no quarters required, and you know what, let's just go discuss all the details when we're on the ground. Happy N7 Day 2014. I had hoped to get this video out a little earlier in the day, but a lot of technical issues, things got in the way, didn't happen. Better late than never then, right? So in the past, we've gone through some entertaining characters and stuff and some kind of weird things. For N7 Day, excuse me, my cat keeps walking from the microphone. I want to do my favorite character, which is the Fury Adept. Oh, geez, you see that? Getting lag already? Ah! So, this is a bronze solo on Giant, easy mode, basically. And, yeah. It's been quite a week. So, the Fury, I'm already in trouble. And I really, really hope that all this audio that I'm talking about is being recorded, because that was the last problem that I had. I did a whole entire video and I processed it and the audio didn't record. Anyway, enough of my computer-related, game-related emotional baggage. So it took me a while to get used to the Fury, and there's a couple factors involved in that. But once I did, like, she is my go-to character. I probably play her, I would say, like 75% of the time, and then maybe 20% of the time I'm playing one of my Turians, the soldier, or the infiltrator. I don't know. Is the infiltrator the ghost? Anyway. And unlike a lot of the other adepts, the Fury Adept works really well for solo play, or for, you know, a lot of times you don't want to take an adept on a team if everybody else is just taking soldiers, it's taking weapons, because you need that teamwork to get those biotic explosions going. She does not require that. She can kick ass all on her own. Who's left? Where'd those guys go? So she has 3 powers. Number 1 is her Annihilation field, which you can kind of see is that effect swarming around her. And you'll see when I get close to these guys, it lights them up, like that. And that is the Annihilation field primed for a biotic explosion, and is damaging them. They're taking damage while they're in that field. And it's sucking their life and filling it up my shields. And if you get in a pinch, I don't want to do it right now, let's get this guy first. You can detonate it, and it's an AoE bomb, like that. But then you have to wait for the recharge. Okay. Power number 2 in the 2 slot is Dark Channel, which there's a couple different ways you can spec it. I have it spec'd for damage, and as always, I will put all of the build notes in the show notes. Don't get you all those details. I really only use Dark Channel on her for the big guys, which we will see coming up, I'm sure. And number 3 is Throw, which you can see throws them quite nicely. Throw is particularly nice if you're working against collectors, because they've got those abominations, those A-bombs, and you can throw, you can knock them away from you, and they explode somewhere else, which is good. Escort mission. Part of the process for me of kind of getting used to the Fury, well, first of all, I mean, I'm kind of a sniper at heart, right? And the Fury is very much like in your face, run up and smack those guys kind of a thing. So that was an adjustment. Also, for me, it was getting the build, I won't say right, because that's kind of a value judgment that I feel is not really valid. This can be right for me. So she is spec'd for power whenever possible. Oh, the lag, the lag, the lag. And I actually got her build straight up from another YouTuber, N7 Spec Ops. I'll try to remember to link his video in the show notes, because it was really helpful to me. Come on. Oh, you gotta take me right through the center, don't you, little guy? Useless. One of the other things about the Annihilation field that you can kind of see happening as we're going along is if you run past an enemy who's hiding, it's kind of like, it kind of looks like they snag on her Annihilation field. It'll be sort of a blue effect that'll trail back to them, which is not just the field doing damage to them, which is nice, but also kind of tips you off that like you just ran past somebody, which especially for like collectors, dark guys in the dark, very handy. So my main mode of attack, is what you're seeing here, is just to run up, light him up with the Annihilation field, hit him with the throw. And aside from being extremely powerful, which it is, it also has this great like physicality to it that I really enjoy. I mean, when you hit him, it's just like a big kaboom. It's great stuff. That guy with the dark channel. That guy with the throw. Yeah, see? Dark channel took out both those guys.
Top marks, team. Area cleared. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
The other thing, so among
Bogeys incoming.
fanatics, connoisseurs of Mass Effect multiplayer, there's kind of this ongoing debate, right, between the Fury and the Asari Valkyrie. They have very similar powers, very similar attack styles. The main difference is that the Valkyrie has tech armor instead of the Annihilation field. The tech armor, you can detonate it, just like you can the Annihilation field. The tech armor provides you with more shielding. It adds to your shields. It also can provide a power boost, so that you're actually getting more bang for your buck, basically, when it comes to powers. Which is pretty great. And I played the Valkyrie quite a lot, and I had a really hard time deciding, but I did eventually decide in favor of the Fury. And one of the main reasons why is that her teleport dodge. Her dodge maneuver teleports right back over the edge. At the cost of a little bit of shields. You'll notice her shields drop down when we do that. But that teleport dodge has gotten me out of so many bad situations. If you get really in a pinch, I once got in a real mess and had to teleport dodge across the entire reactor map. Hop, 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 which was kind of awful, but hey, it worked, right? And you get a little bit of an invincibility window. Not invisibility, invincibility. You're a little bit invincible when you're teleporting. Just like with all the dodge maneuvers. So it's pretty amazing. On the downside, and that it's probably what kept me from kept me from enjoying the Fury for a long time, is that it's hard to control if you're not used to it. So there's two things. If you're playing on the PC, the keystroke combination to do any of the dodges is tricky. And my understanding is if you play on a console, it's a lot easier to dodge. I'm on a PC. So I had to kind of overcome that. And specific to the teleport dodge, your success with it is kind of directly tied to how well you know the maps. Like you need to not just know the maps, you need to have an intuitive understanding of the maps. You need to be able at any moment to know if I hop this way, where you're going to be. Which just takes time. I mean, there's no, magic answer to that. And knowing, which ladders you can teleport up and down, which ones you can't, all those little kind of quirks and details. Because once you start looking at it, these maps all have a lot of weird corners. Yeah. Take that. Some of that. Get him. It's just so fun. She's really fun to play. Like I say, it's not the easiest character. It's really fun. Gotta be sure to, inevitably your Annihilation field drops just as the bad guys are coming. Well, oh yeah. Want some? One thing that I like about her, I've only seen this happen with Cerberus, but with the Cerberus guys, especially with the lower level, the mooks, if she starts running towards them, they will turn and run the other way, which I think is hilarious. Like, yeah, you better run. Teleport? once you get used to the Fury, you do find it very tedious to actually have to climb up and down all those ladders. So yeah, I was super frustrated and annoyed when I started this game, and like I have just been completely cheered up just by playing the Fury. Like, it's a blast. Not doing great, you know. I always feel kind of bad about doing these videos where I'm soloing bronze because, you know, I see people like doing solo platinum and stuff, and you know, obviously I want to show off for everybody, but the thing is I'm talking, and, you know, I'm even kind of not doing great with this bronze stuff while I'm talking. I'm working towards the Lone Wolf banner, so I've done all the silver solos. You have to do 10 solo silver rounds. I'm working on the gold solo. That's tough. It's very hard to solo gold. The closest I've gotten is I got up to wave 6 on a gold round, so still working on that. But I only do bronze solo when I'm doing these videos, basically. I do still do bronze matches, though, because sometimes, you know, it's late and you just kind of want to, you know, run around and have fun, like no big deal. And it's also fun. I really like helping newer players. Ooh, this should be tough. You know, when you go into a bronze match, it's mostly newer players, and it's amazing to me. This guy. It's amazing to me that the game that has been around for this long is still drawing in new players who are excited about it and enjoying it, and just, you know, I really love helping them out, basically. I mean, you know, clearly I can carry a bronze round, so if things go really badly, and I have before, but I like that. I really enjoy helping that. And like I say, it is, as I record this, N7 Day, November 7th, 2014. It is a continuing source of amazement to me how much time I've spent playing this. You know, I think that multiplayer kind of felt like sort of a not an afterthought, because they obviously did put a lot of thought into it, but certainly not the main part of the Mass Effect series. And of course, I played Mass Effect single player. Spent a lot of time playing it. I think it ended up being like about 170 hours that I spent Mass Effects 1 through 3 single player mode. It took longer because I basically I got like 3/4 of the way through Mass Effect 3, and then I realized that I had made some horrible miscalculations. Without giving any spoilers away, I wanted the best ending, and I didn't realize that I had passed a couple points of no return. So I had to go back all the way back to Paladin, actually, in order to undo some of my mistakes. Slam that guy right up against the wall. Oh, it's so much fun. But I've played, I think I'm up to like 300 hours in multiplayer. And that's nothing. Like, I have friends who have clocked over 2,000 hours in multiplayer. I mean, 300 hours in multiplayer, and like that, you know, I'm like a noob basically at that level, which is incredible. And it's a testament to how fun this game is, and it's part of why I'm so looking forward to Dragon Age Inquisition, because I feel like they kind of decided that, you know, multiplayer is sort of where it's at, and I feel like they're going to throw a lot of love towards Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer. So if you are going to be playing it, I'll be playing on Xbox. Let's be friends. I will be terrible at it. I actually just got an Xbox for the first time, and so I'm still, you know, trying to figure out which buttons do what. It's kind of horrible. Whee! Well, I guess I should talk about details. So I am running her with the Paladin pistol. Part of the reason that I choose the pistol for her is that I happen to have Commando Package 5, which is the equipment that gives you a boost to both pistol damage and biotic damage, which is very nice. I go with the piercing mod and the biotic power amp. I know a lot of people choose the paladin and they put the scope on it, and I am a huge fan of scoped weapons, but I kind of feel like for her I need that piercing and the biotic boost more than anything else. Where'd that bomber go? Did I kill it? Oh, Annihilation Field killed it. Way to go, AF! Oh, hello. Kaboom. I kind of want to save that guy for later. I actually thought that was going to be the prime. Doop 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 doop. I was really hoping for that prime to come up and then I would hit him with the dark channel and then run, but you know, if he's, I don't know where he is, screwing around down there. Let's get these good guys. And it's up to you. And where did the guy go? There he is. Oh, you know. Oh, see, I'm too far over. There we go. Back and back over the edge. I'm gonna tangle with this guy. So there's kind of a maneuver that you can do with her. You usually want more space. It's sort of a hit and run, right? Where you run up, detonate, and then you hop back and wait for your powers to recharge. The problem is those primes hit so hard. If you get clever with the Annihilation Field, you know, it's actually got a pretty good radius. You can't really see. We could actually just lure him in closer. There we go. Goodbye.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Enemies approaching.
I haven't detonated the Annihilation Field. I'll show that off. She also has a pretty good heavy melee. It's one of the few heavy melee moves, I'll do it now, that has an area of effect. Although, as you can see, she kind of lunges forward, so that can sort of throw you off. But the area of effect blast, so you get the combination, the area of effect blast with the heavy melee and detonating the Annihilation Field. And so if you get mobbed by a bunch of little guys, mooks, you can really take out like the whole bunch of them. Very gratifying. It's that guy coming this way. Just barely dodged him. I just love that. Kaboom! Right? It's great. You suck. Oops. Although it is disconcerting, you know, like I say, kind of being a sniper at heart. It was hard to get used to just running up to the bad guys. Not my first instinct, frankly. Kind of a chicken when it comes to that sort of thing. Oh, see, I was going to show you my clever Annihilation Field move, but the field was down. A lot of players, you'll see, if they're playing the Fury, they will detonate the Annihilation Field in between matches so that they always know that it's fresh. I strongly advocate that. I just never remember to do it. And you? Hello? Goodbye.
Area secure. Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Enemy force approaching. Copy that. Hostiles.
One good reason not to do bronze, you know, once you're kind of past that, is that it is a lot of work for like 2,000 credits. Oh, there's a lot more guys in here than I thought there was. I don't care about the XP. I don't care about the XP, which is kind of weird. If you know me, I am sort of an achievement hunter, points collector. You know, I was one of those kids in school who always got the extra credit, right? Nerd. So there are 2 scores for players for Mass Effect multiplayer. There's the N7 score. Oops, lost my Annihilation field. Oh no, oh no. Let's go. The N7, which you get, cat in front of the microphone. You get 1 N7 point every time you level somebody up. And when they get to the level cap, which is 20, when you promote them, which is you lose everything and you go back to level 1, you get, I don't remember if it's 10 or 20 points. I should have teleported. I have a much easier time dodging backwards and sideways than forwards. That's what kind of got me there. So I promoted, my characters promoted. And then I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I don't care if I look like a loser with a low N7 score. I can't deal with promoting, with having to go through, you know, level 1 characters, level 3 characters is too painful. So, I've capped, I forget what my N7 score is, it's like 600 and something. I stop there, and I just focus on the achievement score, which is that gold trophy. Hello, Big Red. Which, frankly, I think is cooler. Okay, let's try to teleport past this guy. Goodbye. How great is that, right? Is he the last one? He's not the last one, I don't think, right? We've got a couple other little guys. Yeah, there's one little guy. You know, honestly, if I can just keep a dark channel on him, that's gonna pretty much take care of him. I think dark channel stacks. Doesn't it? Does it stack? I feel like I should know that. Die. Come on. Okay, I'll detonate. Kaboom. See, it's not a very impressive effect, but you can put some hurt on him. You know... I'm gonna lure him this way, and then we're gonna make a run around and try to... Oh no! Oh, there's a bunch of guys there too. Alright. Crap. Oh, did not time that. I was hoping to get over that wall. Trying to calculate where they're coming from. That's gonna be tough.
We need that object. Find it.
Oh, shut up, Hackett. You need it that badly, go get it yourself. But really, you know, it's 170 years in the future. People need to stop just, like, dropping their shit all over the planets and making me go back and pick it up, right?
You got it. Now get back to the extraction zone.
Okay.
Squad members lost the object. Find it.
You know, I had them all going that way too. Okay, we need to get back over there and draw them away. We've got 3.5 minutes. Like, that should be enough, right? That should be enough. Annihilation field is down. Just realized that. Embarrassing. Okay, everybody come this way, please. Take a peek. Looks clear. Where's the party? God, it's not that far from sight. This frickin' courtyard, I swear. Ugh. God, you know what? I might just nuke him. Would you judge me if I nuked him on a bronze level? This is too late. You're gonna judge me. You would have judged me a long time before now, right? I do always feel like a loser using nukes on bronze, nukes on bronze. I probably shouldn't double back, but you know. She's fast. She's really fast. You can actually spec her for more speed, but I have not done that. I did that once, actually. For a while, I had her spec'd for speed. I think it's one of the Annihilation field options. Not sure. Again, we'll put that in the show notes. But you know what? She's plenty fast all on her own. It turns out you don't actually need that speed boost. Okay. You want some? Did I lose my field again? I'm gonna be a little bit extra on the safe side and go around the back. Slowly, slowly. Have you ever tried skipping it? Okay, I'm gonna try skipping it. No, that was terrible. I got too turned around. Okay. So skipping it. If you can Google, I think people call it "run with the backpack." It's not an exploit. It's just it's a skill, frankly. So what you can do is what I've heard is you look slightly down at the ground, and you just keep tapping the spacebar or whatever is on your console to run, sprint, and you basically drop it, pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, pick it up while you're running, which can get you to the objective so much faster, which is great, especially if you're doing solo stuff. And you look really cool, right? Because it's tricky. It's very tricky. That downside being that when you drop the package, which you have to do as part of that method, the whole entire map hears about it. Like, everybody hears that it's been dropped. And then if you try to pick it up again, you know, so it's pretty obvious when you're trying to run with the backpack. And if you screw it up, everybody knows that too. And it is super embarrassing, and I imagine everybody laughs. When it happens when I'm on a map, like, I'm never sure, because a lot of times somebody will drop the package and just keep running, and I don't know if they are just so embarrassed they have to get away from it, which I totally 100% understand. Or if sometimes it's people just don't understand how the package works, the backpack. But when that happens, like, I never know, should I grab it? Should I go? Like, is it more humiliating if I pick it up and keep going? Or is it more humiliating for them to have to come back, pick it up, and go? And I don't know the answer to that, honestly. I'm usually pretty close to them when it happens, because I'm also kind of a nerd when it comes to the objectives. Kaboom! I love that. I really love that. I freaking love this game. It's the best. And I've tried, whenever I solo, if I get that backpack objective, I try to run with it, and I've never been able to get it to work. All that ever happens is what happened just then, which is that I, you know, dodged forward, whatever it is, if it's like a roll forward or a teleport forward, drop the package, and it ends up having taken like way longer than if I had just walked with it like a normal human being. Oh no, I've lost my field. Let's get out here. One of the things, there's not a lot of like fun stuff on this map, but there is, where is it? Oh, look at this. There's a, yeah, huge pile. Oh, hang on. This guy's trying to kill me. Huge pile of old 90s computers. Look at those. Like it's 170 years in the future, but people still can't figure out how to get rid of those things. Oh, shut up, Packet. You're not the boss of me. Okay, well he totally is, but... Yeah. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. In this map, you can actually hide back here, which is kind of nice. 2, 1. Yay! There we go. Well, thanks everybody. Happy N7 Day and many more in the future.